Welcome to Equity and Excellence. I'm Doug Reeves. Thanks for joining us. In this video, we're going to talk about formative assessment, and that's something that has been talked about for a long time, but I think it's really important that we more carefully define terms, because there's a lot of things being sold as, quote, formative assessments, and all they are is something that's not at the end of the year. Friends, that's not formative assessment. In fact, too often what I see is things being labeled formative assessments. Students labor through them, teachers lose classroom time, and they say, thank goodness that's over, now I can go back to what I was doing before. That's not formative assessment, that's best called uninformative assessment. It's only formative, friends, if the assessment informs teaching and leadership. It can be the very same items, the very same questions, the very same test. Sometimes it's formative, sometimes it's uninformative. So how do we take assessments and really make them formative? First of all, make them shorter. Forget all that you've been told in those dreary assessment classes that every assessment has to sample every content domain with 5 or 6 items, and before you're done, you've got a 50-item test for 4th graders. Baloney, balderdash, and other B words. Don't do that. All you have to do is have 4 or 5 items for the entire formative assessment. Make it focused on the standards, what I've called power standards, that are most important. It's so short, you can get them back the very same day. Maybe 3 multiple choice, maybe 1 short answer, 1 extended response, 5 items, and you are done. Immediately grade those, get them back, share the results with your colleagues and your collaborative team. And most importantly, don't just ask, how did the kids do? Ask, how did I do? Remember, it's only formative if it informs teaching as well as learning. And this should be the focus of our professional learning community collaborative team meetings. In other words, don't just say, the kids missed this or the kids got that. Ask, how did I teach the things that the kids did well on? How did I teach the things that the kids did not do well on? It has to be reflective about teaching, not just about learning. That's the hallmark of effective formative assessment. And if you're administering tests right now that do not inform teaching and learning, I don't care what you call them, just don't call them formative assessments. Thanks for joining us.